Let's check in now with meteorologist Andrew Brightman with your full pinpoint weather forecast.
Yeah, Andrew, we got some snow in the mountains. You saw a little bit of a trace right there,
Yeah.
but not so much here in the Queen City.
Yeah, our snowless drought continues. Again, we're past 700 days now without even a flake here across the QC. It really is incredible, our snow drought. And unfortunately, that looks to continue as we go into 2024. Right now, it's dry, mostly cloudy skies, 46 degrees on our South Park cam right now. Southerly winds about 5 to 10 miles an hour out ahead of our next weather maker. Up at Beech Mountain, again, they have a lot of cloud cover as well. Currently, temperatures, though, not quite conducive yet for snow showers, but we do expect that to change. Really, the big story, though, is not really what we're watching tonight, what's on the way this weekend, specifically Saturday. We have got a powerhouse of a storm that's going to be making its way up the East Coast. They're really watching across portions of the mid-Atlantic and heading into New England for a significant snowstorm. For us here, though, across North and South Carolina, watching the mountains for the potential of snow, sleet, and freezing rain. Probably going to at least see some winter weather advisories. Wouldn't be shocked if some of our mountain counties, really those peaks, see some winter storm warnings. This is what it all comes down to. The famous cold air wedge or damming. It's going to be so key for this system here and how much winter weather they do see up in the higher elevations. Again, should be just a cold rain here in Charlotte for the overwhelming vast majority of this storm system for us. Right now, though, current conditions, mostly cloudy skies, a lot of dry air right now, because actually as we zoom out and look off to our south and west, we actually have an area of low pressure right now trying to make its way off to the north and east, but we've got a blocking high to the north. But what this does is also gives us some dry air. Also, when the precip tries to fall, it evaporates, and that helps to cool the atmosphere. And why temperatures might be in the 40s right now up in the mountains, they're going to quickly fall as this storm system moves by and potentially brings a few snow showers. Check out those temperatures up in the mountains right now. About low 40s here at about 5:30 this afternoon, heading into the evening hours. Those temperatures start to fall as the atmosphere starts to get saturated. Those temperatures get closer and closer to the dew point. Now down into the middle 30s by 7:45. And as we head through the evening hours, notice those temperatures around the freezing mark and below freezing for some of those ski resorts. Now, back here across the Piedmont and Sandhills, it's just going to be all shower activity and not much of that. Again, a couple of sprinkles, possible, not going to be a huge deal. Also up in the mountains as we go through the evening and overnight hours, it's 11:15, and by 1:15, it's basically over here as this storm system quickly moves on by. It doesn't have a lot of oomph or energy with it. That is not going to be the case, though, once we get to this weekend. And quickly here, we start to clear out. Might see a few more snow showers early Thursday morning, but this is really not going to be a major deal. Really across the Piedmont and Sandhills, the bigger story will be lots of sunshine, but also a chilly afternoon with temperatures struggling just get right around the 50-degree mark or so, and likely going to be staying in the low to mid-30s across the higher elevations as we cruise into your Thursday evening. I'll have a breakdown of what's on the way on Saturday coming up a little bit later on the hour. As for this first system, again, maybe a half inch to an inch for some of the area ski resorts, but this is not going to be a major system, more of a nuisance, and as they like to call it, some window dressing for some of those area ski resorts. They need a lot more. Temperatures over the next 12 hours here in Charlotte. We will cool off here, get down pretty close to around the freezing mark or so, low to mid-30s across the Sandhills. Probably right around the freezing mark here in Charlotte. Will be a close call, 28 in Lincolnton, though. And as we get up into the foothills here, as we get some of that evaporative cooling, temperatures do cool down as well, get a little bit closer to the freezing mark, and then low to mid-20s up in the mountains here. Gets all the way down to 21 at Beech Mountain. Out the door tomorrow, again, need the coats, and then as we go throughout the day here, it's going to be a chilly day, though not too out of the ordinary for early January in Charlotte, as highs do get up into the lower 50s. 51 here in the QC, 54 in Chirag, middle 30s, staying on the cold side up in the mountains. Your pinpoint 7-day forecast. While we've got a mess on the way for your Saturday, the final Panthers game of the season does look to be sunny and dry.